Hello, everybody. Hold on, let me check my sound. Hello. Hello. Apologies if you hear the birds. I had to open the window. Maybe I should turn on the lights over here. Maybe I should turn on the lights. Hello. How are you? Happy Monday. I have my cat Nikita right here with me. And he looks like he's about to do some trouble. Hold on. So, hello everybody. I don't know where to sit. Maybe I should sit on a chair. Maybe I should sit on a chair. Hi. Hold on. I want you to see my yarn collection. Maybe I should move the chair like this. Yeah. Hello everybody. I'm having some morning. Do you hear me? If you hear me, give me a thumbs up. So I'm having my morning coffee, even though it is not morning. It is 10:30 here in Chisinau, Moldova. You can see I'm quite disheveled. I did take out my dog out for a run. I made some coffee. I cleaned up my kitchen floor. So all of this is really good progress for me because I am very, very tired and I need a reset. So this is what this video is going to be about. We're going to talk about my personal reset. I hope you're not grossed out. My lipstick is right here. Don't worry. And my coffee is quite cold, but that's okay. I love it cold as well. So let's see. First, what am I working on? I have about 30 minutes. Hold on, I should switch off my training style. Okay. Oh, but this will affect my phone? No, I don't know. Okay. So it is, hold on. It is 10:34 here in Chisinau, Moldova. It is Monday. So if for you it's, I want to say what? Monday later or Sunday. Hello from Chisinau, Moldova, from Eastern Europe. Hello, hello. I'm having some cold coffee with some lipstick, but that's okay. I don't mind. So you might be wondering, what is the Great Reset about? Well, I want to do some crochet on my blanket. I want to tell you what is going to be the Great Reset. Me, I'm a conference interpreter. I translate from English to Romanian, from Romanian to English, sometimes from Russian, привет, привет, but not so much. It depends on the topic. And these past 2 weeks, I was hired as a conference interpreter at two very important events: the Global Congress for Wine and Vine, which held their meeting in my city. So for a week, my city, Chișinău. Victoria, salut! Salut, salut! Bună ziua! Hello, здравствуйте! So for a few days, my city, Chișinău, was the wine capital of the world. And I had the honor to be one of their interpreters. We were 42 interpreters. It was insane. 5 rooms, online, hybrid style, so many languages. I covered English, Romanian. We had Russian, Romanian. We had German Romanian, we had French Romanian, we had Italian and Spanish Romanian. And if I'm not mistaken, hold on, my cat is here. Ay, 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 Nikita. We've had even, I think we also had Polish, but I'm not sure. At least in the room where I interpreted, we didn't have Polish. We only had the German, Italian, Spanish, French, Russian, and me covering English, Romanian. Phew. So it was quite interesting, but also quite difficult because they were presenting scientific research on different vineyard pests, how they were trying to combat them with chemicals and everything, or with organic pest management. It was a whole thing. And they didn't give us the presentations or the information in advance. So everything was a huge surprise. It was a shock. And then I cried a few times because I didn't know how to express that information in Romanian. And other the other interpreters were listening to my voice in Romanian so that they can convey the information in French, Spanish, German, and Russian and Italian. And if I would mess up, like it was in the back of my mind that everybody else will mess up. So I was extra careful and I was extra stressed. And throughout the 2 weeks, I had food poisoning twice. Like, what is happening? I love to eat. And at these big events, you can bet that there's going to be a lot of wonderful snacks, wonderful foods. Because, oh, hold on. Yeah, I would love to see the world in a bit sunnier. So I have my lens. So at this event, by the way, this is my blanket. I've been crocheting on it for the past months or so, month and a half, I guess. Hold on, and I'm gonna cover myself because it is quite cold. We had a huge storm last night here in Chisinau. Hello, Matej. It is a crochet blanket, my boy. I've been crocheting on it for the past month, and it's been helping me to calm down from all of this madness at the conference. Hold on. I put the lenses, but I don't see well, so I'm gonna remove them. So, I had food poisoning twice, my guys. Like, what is happening? At this congress, the food was incredible. It was everywhere. We had Moldovan food, Russian food. We had, I think, even Mediterranean, all kinds of foods. And idiot me, I got food poisoning. Thank God I had the pills with me and I took a pill really quickly, and in about 2 hours I was fine. But oh my God, imagine having all of these wonderful food opportunities and you get a food poisoning. Oh my God. And we had wine, obviously. We had wine because Chisinau was the wine capital of the world. So obviously they presented um, very rare wines, very interesting blends. Me, I'm not very big into wine. I would rather have lemonade because I was at work, obviously. So I did have lemonade and I was just watching people having wine. So why the big reset, you think? Hold on, let me count. 2, 4, 6, 7. Wait, am I gonna have to? So I'm at the beginning of the row and I'm starting with the blue. Hold on, I didn't even show you the colors that I keep repeating. So I start with black. This is my start. Black, gray, red, pink, blue, purple, a bit of yellow, but I'm out of yellow. And then repeat again with black, gray, red, pink, and I'm now at blue. Okay, so what was I on about? I had food poisoning. I fainted one time. After work, I arrived at home because every single day after the conference, I would walk home for about 6 or 7 kilometers so that I can meet my daily goals of walking 10 kilometers. So I don't know if you know this about me. I'm on a journey of losing weight, and the only way I can do it is by walking pretty much everywhere. And I usually do about 10 to 12 kilometers per day. In the month of May, I did walk to work because I was working at a conference hall pretty close to my house, about 40 minutes away, 3.5 kilometers or 4, I don't know exactly. But then one morning I was almost late and I dropped that thing because I cannot afford being late at work. So I would only come back home by foot. So from the 1st of March, I've been doing this effort of doing about 10 kilometers a day. In the month of March, I was not successful. I was doing about 8 kilometers a day. April 8.5, May 9, and finally in June, I am successfully walking 10 kilometers, 10, 11, 12. Some days I'm walking 12, 15 kilometers a day, and other days, like today, I'm gonna do only like 6 or 7. So this walking really helps me with the my weight loss journey. From the 1st of March, I have lost 8 kilograms until today. I even weighed myself this morning. I have successfully shed 8 kilograms. I know it doesn't sound like a lot. 8 kilograms is not that much, but for me, I was really in a pickle. I had stress hormones like cortisol, cholesterol to the roof, and no matter what I tried, because I was walking even before March, nothing worked. And I went to the doctor, endocrinologist. They checked my stress hormones and they said, with this stress hormones, you will not be able to lose weight. So they gave me medication, homeopathic medication to reduce my cortisol, cholesterol, to increase the sleep quality and quantity. So all of this really helped me to calm down and continue my journey. And from the 1st of March until what is it now, 23rd of June, I've lost 8 kilograms. In terms of weight loss, this is not significant. But in terms of personal journey, this is a lot. I've been checking my weight every single morning. I've I and by the way, I did lose weight without skipping the meals. On the contrary, I had to be very disciplined to eat 3 times a day, very healthy food like veggie soup and so on. I haven't had bread in so long. Sometimes I go at these conferences and I see bread and I smell it and I lick it and then I put it in the waste bin. I tried to bring bread to my dog, but he doesn't eat bread, so I had to toss it. And on some occasions, I did break this rule of no bread, no wheat, and no rice and no potatoes, because these are the foods that add gain. So, but I did eat on my birthday because I had a pizza. I did eat on my brother's birthday because he had like some cake. So there was occasions where I did break this rule. Hold on, I need to count to see if I have 20. What did I do? I messed up. I need to add one more. So there were occasions where I did eat um, dough. Yeah, that's the right word, dough. But most of the time, I followed this healthy eating with fruits and veggies, tons of fruits, tons of veggies. And when I hear people telling me, oh, you should be careful with the fruits because they are high in fructose, I'm like, guys, I would need to eat a bucket of grapes to be at danger of high fructose. I'm not eating a bucket of fruits. I'm eating a grape, like chill, compared to um, 6 croissants which are covered in margarine and in and sugar and artificial fats. So people are exaggerating when they hear I'm eating fruits and they're like, oh, you should be careful with fruits. My God, I am careful. I'm not eating buckets of fruits, I'm eating just one. So that's the weight loss journey. So because of walking home every day, after puking, after because I had food poisoning, after passing out because of stress, and after not being able to eat everything, I was kind of tired. Like when the event ended, oh, hold on. The event ended on Saturday. I had tears of joy. Like this has never happened to me. Usually I'm pretty chilled with the events. I'm like, okay, it ended. Bye. See you next time. This time I was crying. I never cried It was just 2 intense weeks, and it was a lot. So I took my bag and I came home and I slept. I don't even remember Sunday. I don't remember Saturday. I don't remember anything. And today's Monday. I do remember this morning. I woke up with such a hope for a reset, such a hope for discipline in my life, such a hope for, I want to clean my apartment, I want to have coffee, I want to put on some red lipstick. I'm so grateful for everything. I'm so grateful my body survived the 2 weeks. I need to send them the invoice so that they can pay me now. God knows when that will be. Hold on. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Wait, what's after 14? 16, 18, 20. Hold on. Oh, Mate, you don't have to be so rude. Okay. 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 Not very nice, Mate Gaming. So, what was it? So I really want to have reset. I'm blabbing on and on. I want to reset, and the reset is going to be just having a routine, cleaning my apartment, working out. I really want to do some running. Like, I've been walking pretty fast, trying to have a high speed so that I can have a higher pulse, so that I can have a weight loss and everything. But I think that running is going to help because after 8 kilograms, I'm at the point where my body starts to give resistance. Like, I wake up in the middle of the night with huge cravings, and my body thinks that if I'm not going to eat, I'm going to die. And I looked it up. This is normal when you lose a certain percentage. Like when you lose 5, 6, 7, 8 kilograms, your brain starts to panic because it loses. Hold on, my battery is dying. Oh, my battery. Yeah. So the brain starts to panic and sends you these messages that if you're not going to eat, you're going to pass out. And I did get these messages from my brain a lot in the past month, but I just breathe in and I remind my brain that there's a lot of food on my belly, on my thighs, so there's no reason to panic. I'm not gonna pass out, I'm not gonna die, everything is okay. So now, from the walking, I'm not losing weight. I've been at 8 kilograms, minus 8 kilograms. I've been at this weight for already 2 weeks, and I was not able to lose any more, even though I had food poisoning. And you imagine how that happens. You sort of lose weight because you keep puking stuff. Nothing. So I need to go to the next level of intensity. Instead of just walking everywhere, I need to either increase the kilometers that I'm walking. Instead of 11, I need to go up to 15, or I need to start running. But in order to run, I need to clean my running shoes, and first I need to find them. You can tell that I have not been home at all. Like, when you spend most of your time at work, you sort of forget where your stuff is at home. I don't know if this happened to you. Like, I have no idea where my running shoes are. I need to first find them, clean them, and then maybe go for a run. So this will be part of my reset. Another part of my reset, besides running and cleaning my apartment and enjoying my time in my apartment, um, the second part was I want to crochet live maybe every day as I used to do in the past, because this helps me to, process the information of what happened during the day. What else? I want to, well, basically this, just chill, recover, get ready for the summer. maybe go out, explore the local cafes. I have not been out. I'm not even joking. The last time I was out, it was on my birthday, on the 22nd of March. It's not that I want to have a like, I don't want to be like a going out animal. I'm not that like that. But at the same time, since the 1st of March, I can say from the 8th of January actually, I started working, which is unusual. Usually we have January off because people don't have events in January, but this year was special because we still have displaced people from Ukraine, refugees, and they receive assistance from the United Nations and they need interpreters. And hence me, I had work even in January. So I need a break. I need a reset. I need to just like clean my apartment, find out where my things are, because I've been shoving things left and right without putting them back into their place. I want to continue with the weight loss. I need to sort my clothes. You can tell. Oh, I have a cute t-shirt. Put your hair up. Put your hair up. Have a coffee. And what is this? And take the world, which I want to do. I put my hair up. Well, I need to dye my hair maybe today or tomorrow. I'm not sure. I have so many plans to clean my apartment today, but I feel like I'm already overwhelmed. So I want to take it easy. I'm not in a rush. It is a reset. It's not a marathon. It's not a spring. It's just a reset. So I'm having my coffee. It is quite cold. You can tell that I've been drinking from it. Mm, One more thing. I want to go and buy lunch. I have nothing to eat. I could cook something, but the foods that I have in my pantry do not correspond to my diet. I only have pasta and rice, and I do not eat pasta or rice at the moment so that I can have a higher calorie deficit. So I am planning to walk to the grocery store as part of my walking 10 kilometers a day routine and to get me a spinach soup. They cook there a spinach soup, which is quite nice. It, sorry guys, my cat freaked out. So I want to go and get some spinach soup. Hold on. I'm so afraid that my cat is going to push the mosquito net and fall over. So let's stabilize the mosquito net. Whew. Thank God. I'm always afraid my cat is going to fall because he did fell one time, but thank God he fell on the laundry 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 rope. And then from the laundry rope he fell on another laundry rope and then on another and then on a car. And then from the car he fell on a bush and then on the soil. Needless to say, I almost lost my mind and I had a heart attack. I went outside to look for him. Like in my mind, I was dying, but he was just scared and confused. So, but at the same time, he's very curious about the outside world. And when I walk my dog, my cat Nikita joins us. So we've been outside with my dog. He's asleep because we walked for a few kilometers. And my cat also walked with us, so he should be tired, but he is watching the birds. Hold on, I can show you. Do you want to see? Hold on. Hold on. You can see here my plants and my cat Nikita. And you can see the trees. And you can see the birds. There are a lot of birds flying left and right. And there's the mosquito net, and I put like a hair claw to keep it solid. I'm sorry, did I mess up the audio? I hope I didn't. So anyways, I want to get a spinach soup, spinach veggie soup, which I love. I've been eating that spinach veggie soup for the past month, almost every weekend when I'm at home. So I want to go grab that. But if I want to eat at 1, I need to leave my flat at 12. So this means I have 1 more hour, and I'm thinking to work on the invoices and then take a shower, maybe color my hair. No, I don't want to color my hair. Dyeing my hair will take ages. It takes me hours. So I'm going to chill for 10 more minutes. Then I'm gonna go and do some chores, maybe start a laundry round, and then I'm gonna go to the grocery store to get my soup. So the plan is the entire week to eat only veggie soup and continue eating apples, maybe buy a watermelon. I don't know about your region, but we have watermelons imported from Greece now and from Turkey. So I can indulge in a watermelon, even though it's not as sweet as the local watermelons, but the local watermelons are not ripe yet. So I might grab a watermelon to continue with the calorie deficit, and hopefully this week I am going to surpass my weight loss of 8 kilograms. Maybe this week I'll get to weight 8.5, 8.6. Usually I lose about 500 grams per week. Sometimes more, sometimes less. I've had weeks when I lost 1 kilogram. I had weeks when I had lost nothing. So like this week, I still am at 8. I have not dropped anything more. So that's the plan. Join me on this great reset. Wait, I should put concrete objectives. So let's say if I've been doing 10 kilometers, let's add 1 more per day. So 11 kilometers a day. Maybe I should add more, but I'm afraid that if I put such a high, ambitious objective for me, I'm just not gonna do it. So I'm not gonna overdo it. Let's just do it. So let's set a daily walking objective of 11 kilometers instead of 10, as I was doing until now. So far, I have 3,000 steps. I don't know how much that is in kilometers. But 11 kilometers, it's about 20,000 steps. So objective number 1 from my great reset would be 11 kilometers a day. Knitting or crocheting for half an hour on live, because it helps me to, keep up with my projects. As you can tell, I have now my crochet blanket. Hold on. I am 1 meter and 8 centimeters in length. There it is. And it is, I would say, it is halfway done. So I need to work on it. If I sit down and crochet for half an hour every day, I think I'm going to finish it pretty soon. So objective number 2, going live for half an hour to crochet or maybe knit. I have so many knit projects. Oh my god, don't even want to think about it. So and the third objective, eating right. That's already, what else did I want to do? What will be part of my great reset? Just resting, I guess. Eating, walking, crochet, and knitting. That sounds great. That sounds doable. Making my bed, I don't know, cleaning my apartment. But everything that I'm saying is a chore. I don't want to add it into my great reset. My great reset is about resting. My great reset is about recovery. I'm not going to add in my list doing chores. I might do them, but I also might just like pull my crochet blanket and crochet. So don't even think about chores. It is summer. Guys, I checked today. Today it is the 23rd of June. 23rd of June. I thought it's May. I I swear, for the love of God, I thought it was May. It's incredible how time flies. Guys, let's oh my God. I thought I was gonna say let's finish a row. Do you know how much I have to work to finish a row? It's too much. Okay, let's do 5 more minutes. And I think my battery is dying. And you can hear the kids outside. I live right across the street from a kindergarten. So apologies if you hear the noise. It looks like they are out for their snack playtime. Okay. And the kids play, and then they cry, and then they go inside. So you might hear play noise, crying noise, screaming noise, and birds. Okay. Oh, and part of my reset, okay, I forgot about that, is the health part. So I told you that I had high stress hormones, and I've been trying to deal with that. And I was successful in decreasing the cholesterols, the cortisols, but I still have a few hormones, stress hormones, that are not backing down. So tomorrow I'm going back to my endocrinologist to ask for more advice. She already has me drinking magnesium, selenium, blah 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 blah. All of these supplements, spirulina, omega 3, and not gonna lie, I sleep so much better. Like, and I was able to survive such a crazy working schedule. I don't think I would have survived without all of these magnesiums helping me to just like get up, go, do, put, learn, open. I was studying the presentations and the schedule until 2 a.m. I was waking up at 6 a.m. No issues. And this is new to me because usually I'm quite lazy or exhausted. When I get exhausted, I'm like, I can't move, I'm not coming, I don't care. But this month I was like a soldier. I got my schedule, I planned everything, walk the dog, shower, hair, makeup, new blouse, new dress every day. So I was surprised at my own resilience. Usually, when I get tired and exhausted, I'm like, I'm not changing nothing. They should just say thank you that I arrived here, and I get so depressed and exhausted. But I don't know. Thanks to this magnesium, omega, spirulina, all of this, I had enough resistance, and I was presentable, I was on time, I was prepared, even though I would study the schedule and the program up to 2 a.m. in the morning. I was knitting, I was crocheting, and I was walking 10 kilometers a day. So I highly recommend, if the doctor gives you some prescription supplements, take it. I was reluctant, but it helped me. Okay, let's do 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes, 2 more minutes, so that we can say goodbye at a round time. I don't like odd numbers, so let's have a 35. 35 is also an odd number. Let's round it to 40, right? And I will focus on crocheting very fast. Okay. I told you my plans about the Great Reset, which means that every day you'll see me on live. Hopefully, I will make it every day. If not, I apologize. I was probably sleeping and didn't make it to the and did not make it to the scheduled live. Maybe I should go live during the evening. It's just that the light is awful. Like right now it is a daylight and it's still quite bad, I want to say. But it's better than at night. I'll see. Maybe I'll do a live tonight to check it out, to see how it's going, to see how is the light, how is the spirits. I don't know. I'm just so excited having free time. And there was some events this week, and I was invited to provide interpretation for FAO, the Food and Agriculture. Wait, Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, FAO, right? FAO, right? But my God, I told them, guys, I don't know the topic. I just, I won't be able to do you proud. Like, if you have other people that are fully available, just like take them. I'm, I'm, I'm not mentally here. And I think they got scared when I talked like that. But also, I can't. I cannot do one more event about a topic I know nothing about. It takes me about 3-4 days to read and get ready. I can't. And I should give other interpreters the opportunity to participate and make some money. Let the new interpreters be called, be involved, be. So I recommended a few people and they said, sure, 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 we will call them. So I do not regret it at all. Another client called me from the defense sector. Every time they call me, I'm so stressed because they have their own words and their own lingo and their own terminology, and I'm always afraid that I'm going to mess it up and the defense are going to be uh, blown because of me. So I was like, guys, I can't. They said, no problem, we'll catch up with you next time. And a third client booked a few days, and the client booked these days back in May when I wasn't as burned out. So in the May I was booking left and right events. So he booked 2 days, and then Thursday last week they told me unfortunately the event was cancelled because the person that the English speaking person is no longer coming to the event. So the rest of the participants will communicate in Romanian and in Russian, so they do not need simultaneous interpretation anymore. So I just deleted it from my calendar. I thanked them and I just like took a huge. Oh my god, my battery is dying. 2 more minutes, please, battery, please. 2 minutes. But this is all. This is my plan for the Great Reset. Just chilling, crocheting, knitting, dyeing my hair, losing weight, eating fruits and veggies, preparing for my mom's birthday, which will be in July. I want to buy her a massive gift, a fridge, which she desperately needs because her fridge is. I bought that fridge. We bought it together as a family when I was a student, my guys, and I'm a grown woman. I'm close to my 40s, so imagine. So me and my brothers are putting our pennies together to buy a new fridge, maybe a grill. I would love to get a grill to barbecue food outside, not in an improvised net, but in a real grill. So, all of that takes preparation. I need to go through the stores and find the best prices, not to overpay, not to underpay, you know. So, I'm gonna do that this week. 1 more minute, guys. Last minute. Last minute. If you are subscribed, drop me a message saying goodbye. If not, I want to thank you for being here with me, and I'll catch up with you next time. I'm gonna go and get ready to walk to the grocery store and get my soup. I might even grab a soup for tonight so that I don't have to walk twice. But my goal is to walk even more. So I might even deliberately don't buy two soups, but I'll leave it for tonight as well. We'll see. We shall see. 1 more minute? 30 seconds. Oh my God. I'm afraid my battery is gonna die on my phone, but 2, 3. It's all good, y'all. My Battery made it. I'm how much? I'm halfway there. I'm very close to the end of the row. I want to thank you for spending this precious time with me and catch up with me tonight or maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure. Hopefully, the kids are not going to be in the kindergarten anymore tonight, so it's going to be quieter. Let me give you a peek of my yarn collection, and I want to thank you so much for being here with me, and I'll catch up with you later. Bye bye. Okay, oh, there it is.